And I like your use of word, challenge. You didn't say problem.
Yeah.
Challenges are meant to be solved. And in governing a nation or a country like Ghana, you must be ready to solve challenges when they come. All the callers, all your panelists, and every contribution, I understand everybody. From the angles of the drivers' union, I understand them. From the ordinary citizen who has his car, I understand them. Those who don't even have cars of their own, they use transport. I understand them. Now let's have this conversation. The choice of word betrayal for me, I think, doesn't come in here. Government has not betrayed anybody.
You believe so?
I believe it, and I know so. Now let's do a simple maths here. In December, January, a liter of petrol was being sold on the average 15.5. Some places it was 16, some places it was 14, depending on where you purchase your fuel from. So I want to use 15.5 a liter before His Excellency John Dramani Mahama took over. I needed 155 cedis to get 10 liters. And then His Excellency John Dramani Mahama takes over and then puts his cabinet together. They start working. The finance ministry, energy ministry, everybody is working. Bank of Ghana, the governor, and everybody is working. Today, you go to Bank of Ghana, their rate for dollar, it's been exchanged for 10.5. It's been around 10.2, 10.3, 10.5. And we all know that part of the component that goes into the price build-up is the exchange rate. In fact, it's very key because we import this fuel from outside and we need dollars. Every month they need nearly $4 billion. I mean the BDCs and all that to bring it in. Sometimes they need to use a credit facility arranged by the banks to bring the crude or the oil in. Today, when they use 10 cedis a dollar, which used to be 15 point something in December, they are also making some savings. In fact, if they were getting maybe, let me use $100,000 at a certain rate higher than they are getting today. Today, with that same amount in cedis, they are getting more dollars. So, per this arrangement and good work of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and his administration, today, I'm buying a liter of petrol at 12 cedis on the average. So, 10 liters, I need 120 cedis to get 10 liters, which required 155 in December 2024. So I'm making a savings of 35 cedis on 10 liters. This is money in my pocket.
But what the drivers are saying, or GPR2 is saying, is that you betrayed them because when you were talking to them about the reduction in terms of transport fares, you never, spoke to them about the fact that you were going to introduce a 1 cedi on every liter of fuel that they buy, right? So that, in fact, don't you think it's a betrayal? Because you should have told them.
There's no betrayal anywhere. It depends on your understanding of what betrayal is. You see, governance is a very complex thing. And when you come to economics, sometimes you need to cut somewhere to fix somewhere. It's not as if we planned it. But in our planning, looking at the energy sector, today, we are owing nearly $3.7 billion.
Yeah.
This year alone, we need about 1.2 billion for fuel,
Yeah.
meaning gas, liquid, and all that. Without that, we'll have energy crisis. In the interim, thinking on your feet, how do you solve this looming crisis?
But
Imagine 3 months ago, when we were having this issue with our energy sector, the MPP came and said, yes, we told you, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has come with Doomsor again. Now, we are saying that debt, legacy debt, which we inherited from the past administration, the MPP administration, we need to clear it so that the independent power producers can be at ease to give us the power we need. As we speak, many of them are struggling to get crude. So, not that we are having generator issues, generation capacity issue, but what issue we face now and every time is crude.
But you knew exactly that all of these challenges.
Yes.
But you told assured, you promised and you told Ghanaians that you were going to address the energy sector.
Yes,
and you said that it wasn't planned. This tax wasn't planned. You said that, right? So if it wasn't planned, why would you just maybe sit somewhere all of a sudden, then you are coming to burden Ghanaians? Even in fact, the finance minister, he said that you don't need taxes to develop a nation. So why is he then imposing these taxes at this point? I
think your statement, you quoting the finance minister saying we don't need taxes to develop, I am yet to come across it. Can you give me a source?
I will do that.
That you don't need taxes to develop a country.
I will do that.
You just whilst I'm making my submission, answering your question, try and give me that. Every nation is built with the resources they have, and the citizens also contribute something in the form of levies and taxes to also help develop. So the calculation I made, before this 1 cedi, I was making 35 cedis savings. And then government says that, yes, we are all enjoying. Nobody loves it. We are not happy. We are not excited. But this is a situation that you can be enjoying cheaper petrol, but you go home or you go to work and you don't have light, energy to produce or do any production. Why don't we contribute something little from our savings? So from the 10 liters, I'm giving, out of the 35 I'm saving, I'm willing to give government 10 cedis out of that. So I'll still be saving something. 25 cedis, yes.
Yes, so listen to the finance, the finance minister. He made this statement on 13th January 2025.
Okay.
And this was reported by myjoyonline.com. So Dr. Kessler, to force the finance minister, designate then, has outlined his vision to raise revenue without resorting to tax increases. You get the point?
You see where I knew you would get to. Without tax increases.
And this is what he has done.
Already, we were having e-levy.
Yeah.
We were having betting tax. All these have been scrapped. Today, as we speak, do we owe, in terms of the energy sector, do we owe? Yes, we are in debt. Must we settle it? Yes, we must. So you come back to your people, even though you've given them something, e-levy is gone, betting tax is gone, even fuel, you are making savings. Now we need to clear this. Give us 1 cedi on every liter. And one smart thing about it is that this 1 cedi per liter, we were not going to just add it so that when you go, instead of 12, it will be 13. We all know that per the state of the exchange rate now, almost every 2 weeks, fuel price drops. So the next window, that drop, that 1 cedi will be there. So you still go and buy it at 12 instead of maybe 11 cedis. So it has taken that shape, and it will not be any add-on as you are claiming. It will be that you were going to enjoy some 1 cedi. Now we are taking it, so you still pay 12 cedis. And anytime the cedi appreciates, that we need to drop the price, it will still happen, but, even with the 1 cedi.
But you agree with me that this is a clear contradiction to what the finance minister said then, that he will not resort to increase in taxes. And in fact,
read the statement again. It's English. Let's understand.
So he outlined his
yes,
to raise revenue without resorting to tax increases.
Raise revenue
without resorting.
So the existing ones, you can say that, okay, he said he will not add without raising. But we need this tax. Let us not do this to ourselves.
We're paying this tax.
Yes, it's 95 pesos. And we are adding 1 cedi to make it 1 cedi 95.
Which is significant.
Significant, yes. I agree. But you see, anyhow you look at it, the Ghanaian is still benefiting from the cedi dollar relationship that they have now.
And you see, the angle that you're taking, if you speak with the tractor drivers, they tell you
yes,
it's not only the depreciation of the cedi, or it's not only fuel,